everyone, welcome back to NVN Motorworks. This is Abby. Just thought I'd show you what's going on this week in our shop. Let's start here with this beautiful Ferrari Roma, one of the latest Ferraris out now. And remember I said to you before, you can see actually the color name, because this is not your normal Ferrari red. So if you come around here, I will show you, just spinning around there. You see this up close? It's Rosso Fiorano. Personally for me, this car looks much nicer in this kind of shade of red than traditional kind of Rosso Corsa or anything like this. And another thing actually about this car is the paint protection film, which the guys are almost completing on. I want to just point out that even this part here, people may think, how are you going to PPF this? Does actually come with a template. So let me just see if the guys have a template. So this Ferrari Roma grille PPF cutout is so intricate that probably you could mistake it close up for, you know, when you get the cans with those pieces of plastic around them. But yeah, it's very, very intricate, but the template absolutely does exist. You just need to have the skill to apply it properly, because it is no easy feat, I am telling you. I cannot do it myself, but I know the guys spend a long time doing this to make it perfect for whoever's bringing their Roma to us. So the rear fender is probably, I think, the last big piece we have to put on this car now. But just to point out, people might be wondering, why is the fuel cap off if you don't remove any badges or panels? The answer is, obviously where it's cut, you can't stretch it over the fuel cap. So I just didn't want anybody to think anything like that ever, as to why it's removed and think it's strange that it's all taped up here like this. There's no problem, it's just how you get perfection. And right here we have another wrap car, hence why all of the parts are on the floor. So we are wrapping this car in this beautiful, I'd say it's basically crayon grey, this colour. And this is again in the really high quality wrap material that we spoke about. So you can see it really has the reflection here. Wait until you see it in the sunlight. I'm not sure if we'll get some shots for this one this week, but I'll definitely post some pictures on our Instagram at least. But you see we're going that extra mile. I don't know if you can just look through this little gap here. We're going that extra mile and doing all the door shuts as well. So when we're finished, there won't be much evidence that this car is actually black underneath. So yeah, you also have here the lower bumper as well for the front that the guys are currently wrapping. So you see it's no easy work. The car has to be taken into lots of pieces so we can actually get the colour around all of the areas and leave no evidence that the car is a different colour underneath. And with the quality of this wrap, the more and more people that are seeing this, the more and more people cannot believe that this is actually a wrap and not paint as well. And then this is an interesting one. In fact, sometimes with cars like this, it's actually a lot more interesting for me personally than the modern cars which we're getting in every day. Because these cars, you know, you're not seeing them all the time. This particular car actually was sent to us all the way from Oman to have the PPF done on it. And the other thing is with this car is that on a lot of the older cars, like this Porsche 930, you don't have a full PPF template. So people will ask us then, how do you conquer this? I'm going to show you some videos of these as well so you can see just how the guys make the template. If you remember, I've shown you before, when we don't have templates, we make the templates ourselves. And that is by, like children, we trace the car, but in a lot more formal manner, and then we basically cut the PPF off of the car, so you still have the shape and the template, but you're still not cutting on the car. And then when you have the finished result, again, it will look like just like the template that we cut off of the machine. Let me just show you in this car, and also I wish I could share with you all the smell of this car. There's something just nostalgic about the smell of these older cars. I think it's the leather and just the general aging, but it really kind of brings something special and gives memories to a lot of people for these kinds of cars. And why is there masking tape, do you ask? That is because we will be carrying out some leather refurbishments. Because this car is obviously a little bit older, it does have some general wear and tear, and a lot of people don't necessarily realise, but we do full leather refurbishments, so we can do some painting, make it look perfect again, exactly to the OEM colour as well. So if I just show you down here, for example, so you have like a little piece of paint missing here, also have on the seat down there as well. So this is a nice car to show as well. We have the C63 with S, as my colleague Mohammed showed. Show him. However, this is a really nice one as well, just to explain, because a lot of Mercedes now, a lot of the owners on these kinds of cars are opting for the matte paint. So this car actually has the matte paint. I'm not sure of the colour name, but then it has the stealth PPF on top. So with matte paint, I'm not sure if everybody would be aware, you can't prepare matte paint in terms of polishing. So i.e. once it's damaged, it's damaged. If you try to polish it, it's going to turn shiny and you ruin it. You can't just do a smart repair as easy as you can on a metallic paint or a flat paint car as well. You know, even the best paint shops would not be able to always get 100%. So i.e. if you have matte paint, please protect it. And on the same note, if you remember, we've spoken about cars before that are actually glossy paint. We actually put the matte PPF on and it kind of gives a really good satin finish, which will give you a similar look to this as well. So maybe even you could consider the glossy paint with a view to putting the matte PPF on it. Then that way, if it does get damaged for any reason, at least it can be repaired in a much easier, much more efficient way than it can on the matte paint. Having said this, still beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm a big AMG fan. So here we have Bernard and Alcuin, and they are removing the windshield protection off of this Tahoe. And this Tahoe is also staying to have a fresh, full new tint with us as well. So nice GTI Golf Club Sport, one of my favorite cars. I used to actually have one myself. It's just in for a deep wash. This guy, he got it stuck in the sand. This is a regular client of ours though. So it came for a nice deep wash yesterday, and it's really nice that we're starting to see more cars like this come in for washing and some detailing, tint, things like this now as well. So just a quick walkthrough of what we've got in this week coming in and out, or at least today. We have the F12, which I mentioned to you before, which has had its PPF around about a month, 5 weeks ago now, and is having its checkup. And then we have this nice Bentley in here just for one door replacement of PPF. And then finally we have this Cullinan. Do you remember the Cullinan that we did the review on a few months ago now? I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same interior. Would you look at that? What a stunning colour. It just brings a whole new elegance to a Rolls Royce, having kind of an interior that pops like this. So this GT4 we're going to be featuring a lot more of. We're actually doing a full paint correction on this car. I think we're doing all four-wheel refurbishment as well, and also a lot of cleaning underneath. So this is having full detailing as far as you can go. Also, I believe we're going to put a ceramic coating on it once the car is finished. And also I think some window tint as well, so I'll keep you posted on that one. So here we have the wash bay. Don't forget, anybody is welcome to come and use that wash bay. We're open for everyone, as well as the coffee lounge. You don't even need to come for a car wash to use the coffee lounge. Coffee lounge is open to the public, so you can enjoy the view of the cars. Here behind me, we have a beautiful 911 Speedster in for a wash as well. And then also we have the G63, which is pretty standard most weeks to have a G63 or two at our place, in for paint correction, and then also a lot of the time for PPF as well. So as always, from myself and all of the team at NVN Motorworks, thank you so much for joining us. Please do remember to like, share and subscribe. We're forever grateful for any comments or feedback we get, and please do let us know if there's something you'd like to see next time. Thanks so much, bye.